Nearly 24 Somali workers who were fired from a plant in Owatonna are claiming discrimination.
They say that they lost their jobs at Amesbury Truth, a hardware manufacturing plant, for trying to practice their religion. Fox 9's Rob Olson has the latest from Owatonna.
Manufacturing sites in small towns have often attracted immigrant populations to fill their workforce, like here in Owatonna. But now, with that, a complaint that we're seeing more of. Muslim Americans who say the workforce is not allowing them to pray.
We cannot skip our prayers. We must pray on time every day.
21 Muslim workers say Amesbury Truth Hardware would not shift break times to let them pray when they need to. Initially accommodating in some cases, they claim, then changing their mind. Others say they were not accommodating at all.
The manager then told him that this company does not allow for anybody to pray. And he said that if you pray, you will be fired.
CARE Minnesota has asked the EEOC to step in and investigate and say this has become an all too common complaint. Last year, they investigated nearly 200 cases of prayer accommodation at Minnesota workplaces.
Under the Constitution, Americans are entitled to the freedom to practice their religion. As such, they are entitled to reasonable accommodations.
Just back in January, workers at Aaron's in Wisconsin complained when that company, which had been allowing them to leave twice a shift to pray, then changed its policy to a break time only, again in conflict with times required by Islam. Also in January, Cargill fired 150 Muslim workers in Colorado after they were protesting a lack of prayer time accommodations.
Usually the biggest stumbling block is the desire not to.
Employment attorney Stephen Cooper has been involved with a number of cases like this and says nearly everyone can be easily resolved. That it's rare when a production line's affected by adding or moving break times.
There's almost never an instance where there's actually some objective reason for not doing it. It's almost always just, we don't want to.
Cooper says that women in the workplace faced the same kind of issues decades ago. In fact, sometimes still do. Amesbury Truth releasing a written statement this afternoon saying they comply with all local, state, and federal workplace laws and deny any wrongdoing. Beyond that, they say they will not comment. In Owatonna, Rob Olson, Fox 9.